So Mortal Kombat 1 isn't a reboot. If you played the previous one, basically it's just Liu Kang becomes the God of Fire. He can now create his own timeline, and that's where we're starting. It's just, if you did play the previous ones, you're going to see a lot of references. You're going to get a lot of fan service. But if it's your first time, you're still going to enjoy it just as much. The game's very funny, and the cutscenes are always great. So the way the campaigns work in these games is a lot of the characters will get a chapter, and they get their time to shine during those chapters. But Johnny Cage was the standout through most of the game. He's just hilarious. He's so meta. His humor is perfect, and even when he's not, like it's not his chapter, he's still just always standing out. Another standout for me was Scorpion. This is Kuai Lang, which was Sub-Zero in the previous timeline. Sub-Zero's Bai-Han's younger brother becomes Scorpion in this one and uses fire. And so I did have the question, where is the original Sub-Zero, which does get answered, not in the story, but you should do the tower endings if you want to see them. Something I found really fun is this Invasions game mode. It's also part of the campaign, like after the campaign, you get a little more story. And it has like a seasonal model. This first one lasts about 48 days, and so we'll get a new season after that. And it gives you a chance to earn exclusive skins. And yeah, the game modes vary in here. You run from like node to node and explore a nice looking map. I think it looks very cool. And so that previous fight gave me a key that let me unlock this gate so I could keep progressing. You'll unlock completely new areas with all their own landscapes. There's also the collector in this mode, and he has a shop so you can buy items like consumables or just more talismans you want to use, keys to open doors. You can run into Bob, Johnny Cage's personal chef, who is also a Shokan, and he will upgrade your items, making them more effective because a lot of the enemies you'll fight in here have like debuffs or armor. So yeah, these things really help out. You can also level in this mode and get stat points. I just put all mine into attack because I want to get the fights over with. And there's also elemental chart. Just think of it kind of like Pokemon status. Some paths can only be opened up using the clue. Like this one is like jumbled around, destroy the world. And so I figured out if you use Cyrax, he has a fatality that literally does that. Using it in that fight actually opened up the path. It's pretty funny. So overall, yeah, for the single player part of this game, it is really good. I really enjoy it. I'm still enjoying it. I've been playing it every day so far. So you can customize your fighters, your skins in this game like previous ones, and you can unlock a lot of stuff just playing the game. And it's pretty cool, you get some masks and stuff, but you can unlock a lot of stuff just playing the game. But there is a premium store, and so this will cost straight cash basically. It's all going to cost real money, and some of the skins are pretty cool, which is unfortunate. But there's also a seasonal store, and so here you don't got to spend any money. You can just buy skins using the tokens you're earning through your invasions. And there's some decent ones, so I won't complain too much about that. So the tutorial in this game is probably one of the best I've had, but I can't say I play a lot of fighting games, so it doesn't mean much coming from me. But learning all these like terms, the pressure, the frame data, and up block and all this stuff was very, very useful to me. And they even have challenges for characters, so you can learn some combos on them. And you can do simple ones, of course, and then they just get like progressively harder. And you gotta learn to use your cameos. And there's like 15 cameos currently, with more to come in the DLC, and you can use them to make your combos even longer and just do ridiculous damage. Like, it's very fun. The roster at this time has 23 characters, 22 in the base game, with Shang Tsung being pre-order DLC. You could probably buy them separately. And then there's also 15 cameos currently, with more to be added as DLC as well. So cameos got some moves some characters had baseline. Like, for instance, Kung Lao could teleport in previous games, and now he can't. He has to use his cameo to teleport. But other characters also teleport you. So for instance, Motaro, he's the last one you unlock currently by hitting level 25. He teleports you like Kung Lao does. But he also has this, which blocks projectiles, and if you hold it, he'll walk forward with you. If you want to freeze, you can use Sub-Zero, because there's stuns and freezes in here, which you can only stun and freeze once per combo, so maybe you want to try having one of each in your combo. So yeah, cameos are a lot of fun and add a lot to like how you play this game. If you're fighting someone with a lot of projectiles, like I said, I'd probably try Motaro. Like, I just found this really cool because, yeah, I wanted to teleport, and if I use the right cameo, I can still teleport on Kung Lao. Practice mode is good. It's just one of the things I always love doing is pinning my moves from the move list, especially when I'm starting a fighting game. I like pinning the standard combos and some of the standard special moves to see what I could combo into each other. And unlike previous games, you, for some reason, cannot pin your moves right now. It is just kind of weird because fighting games I consider to be one of the hardest games. But yeah, that's the main downside for training mode. But as for other stuff, you can customize like your meter and everything, and there's this recording thing. You can actually like record what you want the enemy computer to do, and then just stop recording, and it'll play it back, and then they'll do everything you did, and you can try and like play against it. It's really cool. So, story, the fighting, it's all great. One of the things that could have been a little better was the music. It's not bad. They did have like a song or two that was like pretty good, but I can't say it ever really stood out, and it's gonna be something I go back later on YouTube and listen to or something like that, like I do like Tekken 7 or Street Fighter 6. Those games are also fighting games, and they have really good music. I love listening to that stuff just in the background playing. So I do wish the music was at least that level. I mean, I say at least, but those are high level soundtracks. So I wish this game could compete with those. And the last downside was like during online matches, you can't really do anything. You know, you're just kind of waiting for the next fight to happen. I wouldn't mind like a training mode in between practicing combos. Seems like a kind of standard thing to do. I wish it would be in here. So overall, the game, I'd give it a 9.0. Like, just music could have been a little better. The pinning moves is, I guess, probably a minor complaint. I don't know. But something I would personally like to help me practice. And yeah, just give me something to do in between online matches, please. So overall, it's a great game. Great Mortal Kombat. Best one since 9, in my opinion. And I look forward to the cool crossovers like I'm at. Also, Ed, if you hear this, can you please give us Carnage and Guyver? Thank you.